Hello, poetry writing class. This is my final. I'm recording a video for you guys, and I decided I would play a song on my grandma's ukulele from my last poem about our experience in this class this semester. And for everyone who remembers the poem that I wrote, I talked about how my grandma used to tune her ukulele, so I'll do that for you now. My dog has fleas. Okay, here's this song. Maggie likes Doctor Who, Tumblr, and Green Day too. Elizabeth, not Lizzie, makes food a diaper with urgency, and the co-op has a customer that makes Carly travel north farther, and Hannah's from a farm, and her narratives will do you no harm. Robert Grunts doesn't watch TV. What's wrong with him? Is he crazy? But avoiding all that makes us drones has made him the wisest man I know. Maybe you've learned that I'm a bit weird and backward. Some of the things I say come out a bit awkward, but maybe I'm not too shabby at this whole poem writing thing. But obviously I can play ukulele or sing. Now we all know I love ants and shipwrecks, and you strum ukuleles with your forefinger. Swearing can shock if the word's used right, but maybe you're just trying too hard. Don't do anything too expected, especially when you're rhyming, unless that's the point. Show don't tell, this isn't show and tell, but sometimes you gotta tell. When making a bold statement, you may feel a bit compelled to back off and shout your words in the necessary adverbs. But a bulky poem is an unhappy poem. Concise is right at home because there's no hidden meaning. Once you learn the rules, break them. Once you break them, revise, because there's no hidden meaning. So say what you mean, and word choice will be wise. If a bit more explanation is needed for the creation. That's a terrible rhyme, by the way, I'm sorry. A brand new understanding, a couplet may be required. Remember, writer's block isn't real. You're just lazy or uninspired. Jury can help you with both, or you can take a walk outside. That helps me. If your eyes start to cross, you've been revising for way too long. And if your brain starts to melt, you've probably been revising for too long. And if the words don't make any sense, you've been revising for too long. Set the sheet down and take a break. Maybe give it a few days before you decide you hate all the poems you've ever written. That happened to me because of alliteration and consonants, caesura and assonance, slant rhyme and rhyme, masculine or feminine. And jamming can be clever, but don't end on and, but, or. See what I did there? Okay. Iambic pentameter was Shakespeare's favorite number. Limericks can be silly, and haikus are pretty short. Narratives tell a story. Ekphrasis describes art. Onomatopoeias meow, and personification can give your metaphors a type of strong illusion, because there's no hidden meaning. Once you learn the rules, break them. Once you break them, revise, because there's no hidden meaning. So say what you mean, and word choice will be wise. Way too long and way too long is sometimes how I write my poems. Kind of boring and irrelevant is sometimes how I write my poems. Really weird and way unclear is sometimes how I write my poems. But I'm working on that, thanks to you. I appreciate all your advice. Thanks for 5 new friendships, and of course I'll continue to write. And even though I can't sing or play this instrument, I hope you know a bit more about poetry from this song and Professor Grunst. There's a bit more I could say, but I'll leave it with the important bit, which is the chorus. So pay attention for once, because there's no hidden meaning. Once you learn the rules, break them. Once you break them, revise, because there's no hidden meaning. So say what you mean, and word choice will be wise. Word choice will be wise. Thanks, everyone.